Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Aggie Vermes Smith series. Today I have a very special guest. His name is Michael Patland. He is a sommelier in the Bay Area, and he's also Director of Marketing at the Patland Estate Vineyards. Hello, Michael.
Hi, Aggie. Thanks so much for inviting me to chat with you today.
Oh, I'm so happy to have you. This is so much fun for me. So thank you for joining us. So we're just going to dive right in. So, Mike, can you give me a little background and history about the Patland Estate Vineyards?
Sure. So, Patland Estate Vineyards was founded by my parents, Henry and Olga, and they actually founded it back in 2007 here in Napa Valley. And just a little bit of history, I think it's really fun to point out that both my parents were actually born in the Ukraine back when it was the Soviet Union. So, if you've read or studied anything about that, it was a very different time than, what we're living through right now. And it was just really this crazy dream for them to think that they could ever, own and run a winery in Napa. That was just such a distant thing. But over the years, they immigrated to the U.S. They really worked hard, made something of themselves, and in 2007, they were able to realize this dream that had developed to start a winery. And then I just absolutely fell in love with wine and had to jump in and get my piece of it too.
That's a really, really great story. I love hearing that. So, how would you define the Patland brand?
That's a really good question. That's something that we've been thinking a lot about, and we just recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary. We're just releasing our 2017 vintage right now, and that's something that we've been thinking about for a long time. What does the Patland name stand for? What does this brand mean to people? And what we've decided is that we want the cornerstone of the brand to be the family and the wine. We want our customers and our followers to know the people behind the winery, and we also want you to know what makes these wines special and unique and really different from all the other wines here in Napa.
Yeah, that's a really nice story. I like hearing that because I think right now during this time of COVID, you're seeing a lot of people cooking at home and spending more time with family. And because they're cooking at home, they're ordering some great wines to accompany their meals because they're not going out as much. Um, so how has COVID impacted you guys, and how have you sort of dealt with that situation?
So it's definitely had a very big impact on us, and I'm hoping that a few years from now it'll be a hindsight is 2020 situation, and maybe we'll actually come out of this a little better and stronger than we were before. But the main impact that it's had on us is that our tasting room visitation and sales have really gone to zero because no one's coming out to Napa right now. So we really had to kind of pivot and figure out how can we still get wine in front of people, mainly through virtual tastings and through online sales. So that's been a challenge, but it's actually been a really fun endeavor for us. And one aspect of that I'm particularly excited about is we started doing this video series that's kind of like an interview of the family and the different team members here at Patland, where everyone is talking about a different Patland wine, whether it's a new release or it's the wine we want to feature that month. And it's been a really great way for people to hear firsthand from the family, what this wine tastes like. It's so much better than just reading tasting notes. And also, you get to see our faces, you get to meet us and kind of learn our personalities and know, who you're buying wine from. And I think that's really important.
It is important, and I've watched all the videos, and I love them. I love watching. Sometimes I've actually watched them over and over. And in particular, I really love your mom. I love your whole family, but your mom is so adorable, and she's so she's very knowledgeable, but she just comes off really great on the camera. So I think it's a great way for people to get to know you and your family. So if people want to see that video, where would they go to see that?
You can actually find it on our website. If you go to patlandvineyards.com, and you should see in the top menu, it says blog. I ought to change it to say vlog. But you can click on there, and then you'll see all the different, Felix Patland and the 2016 Sauvignon Blanc and so on. You can click whatever looks interesting and learn all about that wine.
Well, I highly recommend everybody does that. And then, are you guys open for business right now?
We are. We are slowly opening up. We are still by appointment, which we always have been. So we definitely encourage people to call or email to set up their reservation. And we definitely want to let everybody know that we are complying with the CDC guidelines. So we're going to have the whole list. Masks, regular hand washing, definitely cleaning all of our surfaces very frequently. So we want to make it as fun and safe an experience for our guests as possible.
Well, listen, we have to change with the times, and those are the things that we have to do these days, but it should not stop us from enjoying ourselves. So if some of our viewers were not, or many of our viewers obviously are not able to travel, but if you could just, try one Patland wine, and I know that's a really hard question, but what would you recommend that somebody right now watching this might enjoy?
It is a hard question. It's kind of like asking somebody to pick their favorite kid.
That's true.
And for me, I got to be honest, that changes, seasonally, really. But if I had to pick one, the wine that I'm really excited about right now is the 2017 proprietary red. That's actually the wine that I did my video interview on. And it's just such an expressive and approachable, delicious wine right now. A lot of our cabs and our, reserve Malbec, things like that, really do require a couple of years in the cellar before they're in their prime. But this one is just showing beautifully right now.
And are those, is that red wine come off of your estate?
Some of the fruit does. So it's a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and Malbec. And all the Malbec is coming from our estate, which is actually where I'm talking to you from right now.
And I know that estate well. It's the most beautiful place in the valley. And then I just want to say that the rosé, I've been seeing your parents posting on Facebook their rosé, and it looks really, really yummy. And I think in this weather, I think a rosé would be terrific. And you guys produce such incredible wines, and you have a great winemaker. So it's, I highly recommend that everybody goes to their website and check it out. You'll see it at the end of this segment. Michael, thank you so much for joining us today. I really enjoyed it. And next time we would like to come and do a tasting if you would oblige. We'd love to show our viewers. Oh, that would be great. Thank you so much. Well, have a great day, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Take care and cheers, Michael.
Cheers.